Good afternoon. My name is Callie McPaul, and today I'm going to be talking to you about an advocacy project that we would like to start in our library. This project will be called Lunch Bunch in the Library. During this presentation, I'll be discussing the objectives for this program, the students we would like to target with this program, the benefits this program can bring to those students, the research that supports the need for a program like this, the proposed budget for this program, and how we will measure the impact that this program has on our students. The idea of the Lunch Bunch program in the library came about because we wanted to provide students with a space that they could go to during lunch where they would feel safe. During Lunch Bunch, students will be able to build coping and social skills with other students who are more introverted or quiet. These students, along with students who have faced different traumas, can find the cafeteria to be overwhelming, which makes it hard to build relationships with their peers. Lunch Bunch in the library will give these students the opportunity to build relationships with students who may have similar experiences to them or similar personalities through the use of games, makerspace, and literacy. While this program would be held during lunch, students in this program would have access to the library and the Lunch Bunch supplies outside of lunch too, if the need for a quiet space arises. There are specific students we would like to target with this program. These students would be students who have experienced or who are experiencing trauma, students who tend to feel anxious at school, students who do not enjoy or feel comfortable in loud spaces, students who have difficulty forming relationships with other students, and students who are in need of a safe space where they feel comfortable expressing themselves. These students could be self-identified, or they could be recommended for this program by the counselor, their teacher, or a parent or guardian. We want to keep the numbers in this program relatively small so that these students can feel more comfortable. We would like to see at least 2 students from each of the classrooms in this program so that our students are able to make a connection with a peer that they'll be seeing on a regular basis. Students will be able to benefit from this program in multiple ways. They will be able to gain confidence in their social interactions. They can build relationships with a small group of peers that will hopefully be able to extend into the classroom. Students will be able to express themselves freely, and students will be able to have a safe space in the school where they will be able to ease their anxiety and learn different coping skills. Research shows a lot of need for a program that can help our students with their well-being and mental health. As students go through school, their well-being levels typically decline. In fact, 10 to 20% of children experience some kind of mental health issue. Low well-being at school can lead to several different negative symptoms, including anxiety, depression, lower academic achievements, increased behaviors that could lead to health risks, self-harm, and suicide. There is also a lot of research that shows how trauma can impact our students. There has been an increase in trauma seen in our children, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic. Around 70% of adults around the world have faced at least one type of trauma. These traumas can stem from things like mental health problems, substance use disorders, homelessness, poverty, and abuse. The more trauma a person faces, the more negative effects we can see. Effects can be seen in negative behaviors, attendance, schoolwork, and overall health. School libraries can be safe spaces for our students. The library is one of the only public spaces in schools that is made available for students to seek refuge. Other public spaces, such as the cafeteria or the playground, can be overwhelming to students. This could lead to these students shutting down or showing negative behaviors. The library is a good space for Lunch Bunch to happen because many students already view the library as a space for physical and mental well being, a peaceful environment, an area to recharge, relax, and escape, and just a safe space in general. Margaret Murga says that libraries are not just for avid readers. The functions of libraries have expanded and include many diverse facets that can appeal to a wider range of students. The library is a space that is meant for all of our students and that can help each student with their needs, whether informational or emotional. This program would help to serve a subgroup of students who may need a space outside of the classroom for their emotional needs to be met. So, what can our school library do to help these students? Well, we can create safe spaces for these students. This can be done by designating different areas of the library, such as a quiet reading space or a makerspace area. Students will be able to choose an area where they can go that will best fit their mood or need for that day. We can also promote well-being initiatives. This will be done by incorporating games, puzzles, and makerspace into our program. Programs similar to this have been utilized in different hospitals and public libraries, and they have seen success with their children by incorporating some of these low stakes activities that can help students socialize. And lastly, we can support bibliotherapy. Books can be used to help our students with traumas they have faced and help them to better understand their emotions. While librarians are not counselors or social workers, we can be used to help our students with their emotional needs, especially since counselors are used in so many different areas of the school. Books have been a proven way to help students understand their experiences and the emotions that they're dealing with. For our proposed budget, we are requesting $1,400. This budget would help us purchase games, puzzles, makerspace materials, and books for bibliotherapy. We would like $200 to purchase games. Games range from about $10 to $20 each. This budget would allow us to purchase 10 to 20 games. These could be games like board games or card games, and they could help our students interact with each other and learn different processing, coping, and social skills. We are also requesting $200 to purchase puzzles. Puzzles also range from around $10 to $20. This budget would allow us to purchase 10 to 20 puzzles. This will be used to help our students when they need a quiet distraction. We are requesting $500 for makerspace materials. This may seem like a large amount of money, but makerspace materials can be quite costly. These materials would also help our students with processing, coping, and social skills. Lastly, we are requesting $500 for books for bibliotherapy. We would like to purchase books that really target the needs of the students in the program. Books are purchased through our vendor, Mackin, and typically cost between $20 to $25. This budget would help us to purchase around 20 books. While many of the supplies being asked for are supplies that we use in our regular library program, we would like to have additional supplies that are used solely for our lunch bunch. We would like this program to feel special to the students involved and would like to keep these supplies separate from the supplies we use in our library program. We want to make sure that our program is having a positive impact on our students. We will be doing this in a couple of different ways. Students will be filling out a self reflection form. When students enter the program, they will fill out a form so that we can see the base levels of their emotions. Students will fill out additional Google Forms each month after they have begun participating in the program. Questions on the Google form will let students share information about their mood, well being, and comfortability at school. We will be able to compare their responses to their initial report to check for impact. We will also be receiving feedback from teachers and parents. Communication will be key to this program, so we will be communicating with teachers and parents regularly about the progress we are seeing and the activities being done in Lunch Bunch. During our communication, teachers and parents will be providing us with their own observations they have made about the student. We will be using that feedback from teachers and parents to help us determine next steps for our program and help us reflect on improvements that can be made. I really hope that you understand the importance of this program and that I have your support in its implementation. Please let me know if you have any further questions about this program. If you would like to see more information on research about student well-being and trauma, please view the resources I have provided below. Thank you.